What's up YouTube, Bismath here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you all how to find cash buyers using Propstream. So this is just going to be a quick, straight to the point video on how I find cash buyers. I'm currently working with the deal where I need some more buyers because the property needs a lot of work. It has foundation issues, so I'm actually putting a little bit more effort in finding cash buyers outside of my cash buyers list and outside of Facebook. And so if you all are interested in Propstream at all, please click on the link down below to start a free 7-day trial using Propstream. And if you all have any questions about that, please let me know in the comments down below. So right here, I opened up Propstream, and what I'm going to do I'm going to actually draw around the part where I want to look for cash buyers, because if I put in a zip code, it's just too of a large list for me to deal with. So I'm going to type in the street name where the property's at, and then I'm going to draw a box around it to find those cash buyers. So first thing I'm going to do is put in the street's name, and so it's called Old Mission Road, Chattanooga. Boom. And so once I click that, they just pull up your regular list of properties in that area. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And that's the street, Old Mission Road. And I kind of want to make my box just around this area. So this is the street right here, Old Mission Road, and I'm looking for cash buyers just around here. Like, I don't want to make it too large, because this is already a heavily populated area and there's a lot of investments here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a box. So I'm going to click on this icon right here, and what pulled up is a pointer, and I'm going to start with the box like on the top. Let me just move this up a little bit, move it more like there. Okay, so I'm just gonna press it once. You don't have to really drag and hold it. So I just clicked on it, and then a line appears, and I'm gonna bring it down here, and then just click, and then I'm gonna click again right here, and then I'm going to click again right here. And that's my box basically, and you can make it more, you can do a lot of different things with this arrow, and then I'm just going to click search right here. So this is the box that I'm dealing with. In this box alone, there's around 6,400 properties. And so since I'm just looking for cash buyers, I can just click this already made filter, but I like to really filter it down to find the best buyers around the area. So what I'm going to do is just going to click on this drop down menu on filter, and I do not want it to be owner occupied. So I'm looking for cash sales around the area. So with cash sales, I'm looking for flippers, people who have bought these properties but they don't live in it because they're working on it. So I don't want it to be owner occupied. I want it to be absentee. Either they're landlords and they bought a property for cash around the area so they don't live there, or a flipper where they bought a property for cash and they're just fixing it and no one lives there. So I'm going to click no. And then the other option is vacancy. So you can either do vacant or any or occupied. Obviously we don't want occupied. It can be occupied or vacant for this one. Some people think for cash sales you only want to look at vacant, but you can look at both, because let's say a cash buyer actually bought a property within like a year, 12 months, and now and they flipped it, let's say a month or two ago, but now the property is occupied by the new owners. So I still want to target that property even though someone lives in there, because that's a recently flipped property where now retail buyers actually live in there now, if that makes sense. Or even like if it's a rental property and they bought a property cash around that area, it's going to be occupied. So with that alone, going to not owner occupied, there's around 2,700 properties. And then next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to ownership info. And another thing about that, owner occupied, um, you can say if the property was recently flipped, now the owner lives there if they bought it, but it's still going to pull up, you know, according to my time frame I put in Propstream. You all will learn a little bit later. So last sale day. So I'm going to put this a year back. I know some people say 6 months, but the reason why I put a year back is because let's say someone had a big project and they started it in August of last year and they didn't sell it till last month. Now they're looking for a new property to flip. So I like to target just a year out. And so today's the 18th. So I'm going to put it till June 18, 2019. And let's see how low that went. So now I'm down to 154 properties. But I'm going to filter it even more down because we want valuation and equity. So we want these to be 100% cash purchase. So the estimate equity, we want it to be 100%. So the minimum is 100%. Close. And now we're down to 70 properties. So these are properties that people bought for cash within the past year. And they're usually not owner occupied. So for example, we can look at this property right here, 3714 Province Street. And I'll just show you all what you all can see the different things about it. So you have the owner's name. We find that this was a cash purchase. They owned it for 8 months, so most likely this is a flip and occupancy status is vacant. So this is the perfect property to go after. And so right here, I'm just going to go to mortgage and transaction history. And as you all can see, they bought this property in October of 2019 and they bought it for cash. And it seems like it was a trustee sell. And the owner name is Monty Reeves. And so as you all can see, this property looks like it's actually listed. So MLS details, it's actually pending. Current listing 167. So obviously this is a perfect example of a investor who flipped a property and is currently on the market. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you guys on Zillow this property. So 3714 Province. So let's just type that 3714. Boom. And right here, you have this property right on Zillow. So we know that this is a flipper that we can go after. See, newly remodeled, that's good to know. And you can tell this is a recently flipped property. You see these gray colors, the new carpet, the new kitchen, the countertops. Like this is the type of cash buyer we want to go after. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our county's website. So this is like the appraisal website where you can find out what the county appraised it for and just get information about the buyer itself. So you can either like skip trace their number or cold call them. Cold call them or send out a mail. So I'm just going to put in the address 3714. I already did this before. Boom. So we have it right here. Monty Reeves. He bought it $72,000 and it was all cash purchase. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take this information right here and we're going to either skip trace it or we're going to send out mail. And so yeah, you all, that's basically how I find my cash buyers using Propstream. And once again, click the link down below if you want to sign up for a free 7-day trial using Propstream. But this is an amazing website that I can find the cash buyer. I'm currently going to contact this person and I'm going to have another video of me cold calling cash buyers. I know I have videos about cold calling sellers, but now I want to show you all how I go about cold calling buyers and just the different things I say. So just remember, you all, to go out there and keep on improving. Even after you've done deals and you have a cash buyers list, you have to constantly be updating it. And this is a great website that I can use. Other options are just going on Facebook. That's another thing that I would do. I would find the owners, the cash buyers information and type their name into Facebook, and then I'll send them a message. send a friend request, comment on their latest post, or even give them a call directly on Facebook to see if they answer. So you all don't be afraid to actually put yourself out there and all that jazz. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video. Peace.